you're a supervisor there, correct?
I'm a casework supervisor. Okay, so here's the order. This one is from September. God, I can't remember the date. Here, it was September.
Hey, why would you guys think that a person that's been diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia, psychosis, and has been hospitalized her whole life for mental illnesses is the good candidate to place her with?
Well, that's just. I'm only going to talk about the court order.
No, we're going to talk about everything, miss. We're going to talk about everything.
No, we're not going back. The court granted terminated litigation.
Yeah, because you guys recommended that she be placed with a mentally ill woman again.
Terminated.
But that was your recommendation, right? Yeah.
Mom has legal custody.
Why is that? Because you, huh?
Mom has legal, not physical.
Okay, so my daughter is where right now?
You are restrained from the home where the mother.
I know that. I haven't been to her home.
You're restrained.
I don't even know where the mother lives.
With the minor.
No.
Unsupervised.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. So you guys are saying that I'm restrained, that's unsupervised. So give me. But.
You need to make an application to Bergen County Family Court under FD docket for visitation supervised by family guidance after.
No, it's not. No, it doesn't. The court order doesn't specify supervised by family guidance. You're adding things. No, it doesn't. It says my order says any unsupervised contact.
Yes, but then the next line says you must make an application.
Okay.
Through Bergen County Family Court for visitation.
Yeah, that's visitation. That has nothing to do with contact. Nobody can bar a father from contacting his daughter.
Yes, you are. You're restrained from the home where the minor resides.
Right. So I'm not okay.
Restrained from the child. You can have supervised visits with the child.
All right. So it's
psychological and psychiatric.
I already have the psychiatric. Psychological I'll get done by an independent person, and you'll have two independent, unbiased opinions of my mental condition. Now hold on. It's been 4 years since you guys took my daughter, and she's been with me. We have a bond. You guys are breaking my bond. I never hurt her. I never had any allegations of abuse and neglect against her. So why are all these court orders being enforced? They're not fair. You guys aren't acting in good faith. It seems like you guys just want to make money. You don't really care about the children. You don't care about families. You don't care about the harm you do.
Well, then just go back to court. You have a right.
Why don't you guys do your job and reunify me with my daughter?
Because we did our job. So
what's that? You gave. So what did you do? You put her back? You hold on, miss. All right. So let me finish my point. Stop. Whatever. I listen. I don't care about your court orders. Those court orders don't mean anything, bro. I've been violating every single court order. Nothing happens. You know? Like, what are you gonna do? Call the police? Call the FBI? I don't care. Like, whatever. I'm calling a public office regarding my daughter. It is what it is, bro. I don't care what that court order says. That's a court of limited jurisdiction. You don't even know if that order is enforceable by law. You're not a legal expert. So, like, all it is a piece of paper. Listen, you're talking about pieces of paper. I'm talking about, like, real life. Like, my daughter needs her dad. She's being alienated. I know, but you have to follow common sense also. So, listen, there's a way to mediate this. I've never, look through your records. There's never been a single accusation of me doing anything to my daughter. There's no reason for me to get a psychiatric evaluation. I haven't been hospitalized. You listen, hold on. Hear me out, because you like to interrupt me, and it's getting a little frustrating. All right, so you guys had a thing with the mother. The mother was hallucinating, whatever. You guys got involved. Try to get me involved. I told you all to go fuck your mothers. I went to court, told the judge to go fuck herself, too. You guys ended up trying to threaten me with TPR. I was like, let's go to trial. A week before trial, you guys fucking, we're just going to reunify back with the mother that has the same mental problems. And guess what? Now, based on your, recommendations to get reunified with the mother, right? Because that's what you guys did. Now you put my daughter at risk. So that's a poor placement of the child back into a risky situation, which leaves you open for a lawsuit, because this is something new. I'm not out of time on this. It's not like 90 days passed, I didn't get to follow. You're not going to get that off. This is a new situation. I'm contacting you now. So to avoid a lawsuit, I would really suggest that you guys, just work with me and let me get my daughter. It's the best thing. Your job is to literally, in good faith, try to reunify children with their parents. Now, if you specify a specific threat that I pose to my daughter, then we'll address that. If there is none, then just give me my daughter.
I can't do that. There's a
Well, why don't you go to court and recommend?
No, you need to go to court.
No.
Because they've asked you to do some things that you haven't done
Okay,
yet.
by they you mean we?
No, meaning...
Well, not you, but like...
to do something.
All right.
You haven't done that yet.
Right. Well, because that's the thing. Like, if I talk to your expert, I don't want them diagnosing me with something to get you guys more involved and start destroying my life. Listen.
Well, why don't you ask the court if you can have your own expert?
I don't want to ask the court. I'm just going to come in there with the paperwork that the state won't be able to refute, and that's all that's going to be on the record. I'm not going to talk to any of your people. And aside from that, what? All right, hold on. So what gives you the impression that I have mental problems in order for me to even get a psychiatric evaluation?
I really don't know
I know.
about the past.
Well, there's nothing there. Well, you can look through the record.
This court order, and that is what the court...
Yo, you guys, listen. You guys sound like really brainwashed idiots. Like, seriously, like, that's what the Nazis did. They were just following orders. That's what you guys keep doing. You keep saying following court orders. But the court follows your recommendations. You recommended that the child be placed back into a mentally challenged person's custody. She's safe.
Yeah, she's safe.
So, if she's safe, why are you investigating the mother?
We had an allegation. She's safe, though. I'm telling you she's safe.
Is she safe with family?
She's safe.
Is she with family?
She's safe. That's all I'm telling
You
you.
can tell me if she's with family or not.
I'm just telling you she's safe.
Is she with family?
I'm not telling.
Why not?
She's safe.
Why not?
Because you need to do some things before your court order. You need to follow the court order. If you want any involvement with your child back, or go to the court and ask for supervised visitation, and family guidance will supervise you, and you can see...
I don't want to be supervised. I just want my daughter. I want you guys to leave me the fuck alone. I want you to leave me the fuck alone.
Then you don't need to...
Why don't you recommend it? Because there's no reason for you to even ask me for a psychiatric evaluation. You know, there's no reason because there's no allegations against me. By default, when a parent has all right, so the mother has a problem, right? Whatever it is, she got fucking hit by a car, mental thing. She's incapacitated. She's not able to take care of the child. Who's the next person in line? The father. That's me. So just give me my fucking daughter, and that's it. Now if something,
You have to follow the court order.
No, I don't, bro. No, I don't.
Honor Remsen, Judge Remsen,
Yeah.
is the one that ordered this.
So, listen, I'm not like you. I don't follow orders. I do my own thing.
I understand that, but then there's nothing that can happen.
But you're alienating my child, causing her severe irreversible. No, you are. You're taking my daughter from me. I have a clean place for her. I have everything she needs here, educational materials, clothes. Okay, so what is the problem with me having my daughter?
Because there's a court.
Okay, so go to court. Go file another motion, a petition. So why don't you do it? Because aren't you guys trying? Isn't your job to reunify parents in good faith?
Yes, but only when they comply with services.
No, see, that sounds like extortion. That sounds like, okay, so tell me this. All right, so
You want to contact your lawyer to contact...
I don't need a lawyer. I'm moving my own case. But listen, you're telling me I need you recommended a psychiatric evaluation, right?
It's recommended
Right.
you do a psychological...
Based on what?
Based on, I guess, the previous case.
Well,
You were in court for a long time.
because of the mother, not because of me.
Okay, but obviously they have concerns.
I don't care about your concerns. You can have concerns about anything, okay, so you have concerns. Big fucking deal. So what? What's the threat to my child? What can you articulate? What threat do I pose? A concern?
But I'm sure the caseworkers articulated it on the last case.
No, they didn't. They didn't do anything, bro. They didn't do anything. All they did was threaten me. It's on YouTube. It's got I got 25,000 views in 2 years. You guys are all exposed. I'm gonna add more videos up. This is being recorded, obviously. So, I mean, listen. I'm not trying to give you a hard time. Just want to be a dad. You know, my daughter needs me. Do you know the statistics? Do you know the statistics of children growing up without a father? They're twice as likely. So what is the issue? Why would you risk a medically proven harm to my child by being alienated from either parent? No, I'm not Mr. Metzger.
Mr. Metzger.
That's not my name.
What is it?
Elijah.
They just don't even know my name.
And you are part of this court order. You need to file the court order. There's nothing we can do. It's a court order.
Okay, but you guys recommended that, so now why don't you just recommend that I just be reunited with her?
Because you didn't follow the court order.
Because I didn't need to, miss.
Okay,
Damn, bro. Like,
opinion. It's not the opinion of the court, though.
the court's opinion doesn't matter based on. Okay, so all right. So again, what's most important for what's your job? What's your primary focus as far as your line of work? To protect. You're a protection agency, right? Right. So what gives you the impression that she won't be safe with me? Let's start there.
I'm not saying that. I'm only saying that there's a court order that you need to follow.
Bro, I feel like I'm talking to a robot, man.
Yes, I know, because we are going back and forth over
Because all you keep talking about this court order. I'm talking about actual, tangible facts.
do anything when there's an active court order.
Miss, you can go. Listen, miss, hold on, relax. You can go to court and petition the court and say, look, we need a new court order. This is what we recommend. Why not?
Because you haven't done anything.
What does that mean? I know, that's what I'm saying. I didn't do anything to hurt my child, so I'm not going to do anything to...
Done anything for the court order.
All right, how about this? All right, I'll make a deal with you. I'll send you a copy of a psychiatric evaluation I got done. All right?
No.
What? Wow, you're not even willing to accept that?
I mean, I'll accept it.
No, wow, it's like, no! It's like the court order psychiatric, I got one. No!
But you still need to go...
You're not acting in good faith, Miss Lemon.
I am acting in good faith. I brought the court order up, and I'm talking to you.
What about the harm that's coming to my daughter for 4 years of being completely psychologically molested by your agency and their recommendations and your court orders? What about the actual harm that's causing to my child just from you? Why don't you mediate that? Why don't you mediate that harm?
What did we do?
You're alienating a child from her fucking father.
If you follow the court order, you can see your daughter.
I don't want to see my daughter. I want to be in her life. I don't want...
You can't do that if you follow the court order.
But you just sound like a person extorting somebody talking about a court order. You know? Listen, your agency is a corrupt human trafficking piece of shit. A lot of your fucking workers get arrested for fucking porn. One of your social workers committed suicide in Paramus. Like, don't tell me I need to do anything.
Child
You're
porn.
the ones that are psychos. You're the ones abusing children and trafficking them and getting arrested and fucking killing yourselves. You need to check yourselves. Don't come at regular, normal people that don't have any problems, that love their children, and then accuse them. You're falsely accusing me of abusing or neglecting my daughter. You had a chance to go to trial. And prove all of the facts of the case and terminate my rights. When it came down to it, when push came to shove, I didn't even have an attorney. Your fucking district attorney, whatever he was, he couldn't do it. There was not enough. I don't even know, because he was scared to identify his name, because I record and put everything on YouTube. Because I love exposing evil, corrupt fucking organizations. If you are a legit person, like a legit agency really trying to help kids, and I'm not saying that there's not abused kids out there, that need your services. I'm just telling you, I'm not one. Now, if you tell me what specific threat I caused to my daughter or my wife that I need to get a psychological evaluation, I'll get it. If you're telling me what I need to do to give you fingernails and hairs, like what history of drug use do you have on me? And even tell me.
I need to speak to your old case supervisor. I don't know your case.
She's not there anymore. Julie Blacker's not there no more.
No, Julie is retired.
Thank God, that ugly ass bitch.
The other people involved in your case.
Who's
Savage.
that? I don't even know. I don't even have a case. You keep saying my case. The case is DCPMP. The old case is DCPMP versus Gwendolyn Metzgen. Look at the court order. You said you have it in front of you. What's it say? State versus DCPMP versus Gwen Metzgen.
Yes.
Right. Because she's the one that had the psychological evaluation. And Elijah. Right. So okay. So go back to the case. See what I did. See what needs to be mediated as far as the threat to my daughter, and then I'll do everything that I need to do because it's a valid concern. It
You just go to court and open up your case again and say that you want to see your daughter.
Bro, why don't you guys do that?
We don't
The same way you guys went to court over and over threatening me to terminate my rights.
When there is a case closed and a case is terminated,
Right.
somebody has to do something before they're
So go ahead. You're trying to start a new case.
that parent will go to court and say either I completed treatment, I want to see my child again, they give the court the evidence.
I don't need treatment. No, I'm just saying, who needs treatment? People that have mental problems. Why would I go to a doctor if I don't need a fucking...
I'm just saying, for example, if you want your case reopened, you can go to court and get it reopened.
Bro, listen, the case is closed. Why would I... Alright, so you're just gonna let my daughter what? Just grow up without a father? You're okay with that?
There's things that they want you to do that you need to do.
Okay, so why don't you try to amend those things and mediate the...
I can't amend them because I have no proof to amend them. You haven't done anything.
Do you have any proof that I have mental problems?
No, but
Okay, there you go.
But this is what they
So because you recommended it, not you. You're...
They ordered it, whether or not they agreed to order it. So I don't know what to say about that. They ordered it.
Alright, so let's go file another petition to get me some, that would be...
File it and bring your psychiatric eval that you had.
It's a psychiatric, yeah, you're right.
Okay, we'll bring the psychiatric.
Right.
Show that...
I'll send it to you. Give me your email.
Okay, send it.
Yeah, I want to. What's your email? And by the way, I just got arrested for violating a restraining order on Glenn. And then, before going to jail, I like to, fuck around with the cops. So I'm like, hey, you know what? Need a psychological evaluation. They're like, fuck, bro, I gotta take you to the hospital and babysit you. I'm like, yep. So they took me to the hospital. I was released in 30 minutes. Okay? So there's nothing, you could get those records from, I'll sign no, I'm not gonna.
Calm down, bitch.
No, I'm not gonna sign a release, but I will get you those records. I will get you my most recent because I actually asked for it.
Want that release?
Might as well just go to the hospital and try to get some paperwork for this case. I'm a smart, rational. I'm 20 steps ahead of like 20 of your lawyers. None of you guys want problems with me. Judges hang up on me. You guys hang up on me. Everyone's scared of me. Why? I'm not doing anything. All I'm trying to do is be with a father to my daughter. Who's acting in bad faith? Me or you guys? You guys are doing everything you can to keep my daughter from me. For no reason. Like, I understand if there was a reason. Like, you do have a reason with the mom. But what the fuck did I do? Like, let's just be real. Like, come on. Just do your job, miss. You're causing my daughter. You're already
Keep her
done a lot
blocked.
of harm to her. Like, like let's mediate that. The only harm now that's being caused to my daughter is growing up without a dad. And statistically, medical experts will tell you. I'll bring experts in to testify. Bro, they'll tell you that children growing up without fathers, they're more likely to get involved in prostitution, drugs, incarceration rates are higher. It's just homelessness. Why would you put my daughter in that risk of actual harm rather than these mystical concerns that you guys have based on no actual facts? But you guys are like, nah, you gotta go court order.
Witchcraft.
Bro, you're causing my daughter harm with these games you're playing, Like, seriously.
You could have went to court a long time ago.
So what?
And done what they asked you.
Why? My daughter was coming over here. The mother and I, she was coming over here.
Yup.
Okay, but that obviously stopped, and you were court ordered to do these things. You could have been in your daughter's life a long time
Dumb
ago.
bitch, she's talking about court orders.
No, I couldn't. You guys were making sure that I wasn't. Because look at the recommendations. You want me to jump through hoops for what? When you guys came to my house, did you guys find drugs? When you guys came to my house, did you find me fucking bouncing off the walls? What do I need to give you a drug test for? What do I need to give you a psychiatric evaluation for? Just in case? Or do you guys want to just make money? Do you want your fucking $5,000 forensic psycho... It's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna be extorted. I'm not gonna be manipulated by fucking people that have less intelligence than me. And and telling me about laws. Bro, okay, so look. Court orders. I violated all the court orders. Why didn't anything get enforced?
Nothing.
Why didn't, except for the restraining order, which is a criminal thing, why didn't any of those civil court orders that the judge ordered when I violated
60 days in the county.
Anything, how come it wasn't enough to terminate my rights? How come it wasn't enough to prove that I'm an unfit father? It's not, because I am fit. Now, the burden is on you to prove that I'm unfit. I'm not going to volunteer information and help you with your case. It's absurd. You're an adverse party. You're not my friend. You don't care about my daughter. That's clear. You don't care about me or my family. You're not here to help me. Because if you did care about me and my daughter, you would make all the attempts possible to try to fucking come to my house. Come check out where I live. I got a dollhouse. I got a crib. A fucking Bori. That's like a $1,200 crib.
Spend right.
I got everything for her. So what's the problem? What's the problem then? What's the threat?
¿Qué problema?
Yeah, but you can file another petition.
Mm-hmm.
No, we wouldn't do. We don't do that.
You don't do that?
I'm narrating my own shit right now.
When you try to take kids away. Oh. Okay, so is she unsafe right now?
No.
Will she be unsafe with me?
I don't know.
Okay, well, alright, so let me send you the psychiatric evaluation. So that'll, maybe you guys are all paranoid, you know? Maybe you guys have paranoid schizophrenia. I mean,
You can send it to me, but you still need to go to court.
I get that.
Send it to me. I'll look at it, but you still need to go to court.
And when are you guys going to go to court when I go to court? Are you guys going to weigh in?
No.
You're not going to weigh in?
When you go to court, well, they might, I mean, I don't know if they'll ask us for any history. I mean, they haven't.
Miss,
I'm
so,
not
yo,
here.
how long have you been doing this?
25 years.
Okay. Alright, so
Almost 26.
alright, well, you seem a little bit more reasonable, you seem a little bit more patient than other people.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I appreciate that. Because, and I honestly apologize the way I was treating you guys. I was really like going on, because you know, you get your daughter taken, your newborn. I'm sure you guys deal with evil, but I've calmed down a lot since then. You know, I have a lot of faith in God. I know that He's working out. I know my daughter was safe the whole time, so I wasn't gonna, because she was with family. And can you just give me that peace of mind knowing that she's safe with family and not with some fucking stranger that, you know?
She's not with a stranger.
Is she with family though? Is she with the aunt? I haven't been contacting the aunt. I don't know where she lives. I don't know where the mom lives. Like, you know, there's no. Okay.
She's safe with
Family.
everybody. Family, mom, she's safe.
All right, cool. That's it. That's all I wanted, man. Like, you know, I love my daughter. I don't want her to be with a stranger.
You know what, Elijah? Then just do the eval.
No, because that eval might get my rights terminated, sweetheart.
Why?
Because you might just have your experts say that you recommend that my rights be terminated, and then there's an expert in court.
Okay, well, you already got the psychiatric, right?
Yep.
You already got that. They didn't have any concerns.
Right.
Go to somebody for the psychological.
I got that already from Newbridge. I'll have both of them sent to you. Then what? Then you're gonna file a petition?
No, then you open the court and say, here's the eval.
Well, why do I have to give it? All right, so you're not involved.
This is
Do I
gaslighting.
have to give it to you or the court?
The court.
So you guys don't even care anymore.
No, it's not that we don't care, but we don't open cases when they've been closed and people have
Right.
stuff.
Right. So the case was closed. The case was closed because all of your allegations were complete bullshit, right? Basically, essentially, if they were valid, then the case would still be open. You know, the case is closed.
The case was closed because they didn't have any more concerns.
Okay, so great. So now that you don't have any more concerns, can I please see my daughter?
No, they didn't have any more concerns with your daughter, and they didn't have any more concerns with your daughter.
Um,
No, they didn't have any more concerns with your daughter for the living, and that's why they closed the case. But they still had an active court order, and when they terminated court with the things that you had to do.
Okay, great. Now that court order is still in place, now we can go to court. Like, since, all right, so I'm going to go to court and say, here's the psychological evaluation, here's the psychiatric, right?
You're going to go to court and say, listen, this is what I needed.
And you guys aren't going to get in my way, right? You guys aren't going to get in my way and try to impede me from getting access to my
You're going to court.
All right, but you guys aren't going to go to court and try to contest it? Like, you guys are going to be like, oh, that's not our psychological evaluator.
No, when a case is terminated and like a parent has to do something, in the court order it says go to court and file an FD. That's you in the court.
Right. I don't need to do that, though. My daughter was coming over here all the time. I was in contact with the mother, and we were working
I
things
know
out.
now you have a court order which is saying you need to do it before
been there, and I've already been having visitation without any court order.
Huh?
But since this was dismissed in whatever year, 2021, have you been seeing your daughter?
Of course, I got videos. You want to see them? She's at my house
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
with the mom. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it. I don't want to get the mom in trouble. I'm not
Ha.
gonna do
I
anything.
mean,
The mother put the child to the father, who we have no proof that he's crazy or drug addict or anything. But we're so concerned about that. You sound stupid, bitch. You sound sick.
You sound like a dumbass
What's the
bitch.
problem? Well, yeah.
Fuck outta here.
Well, your whole agency, everyone, because you guys all follow like this fucking script. You know, like none of you guys have souls. None of you guys can think for yourselves. You just parrot court orders, and you gotta do this, you gotta do that. Like, why don't you actually
I'm about to
take
shit.
some time out and fucking address what needs to be addressed? What's the threat? None? Then I don't need to do
Nada.
anything. If there was a threat, then tell me what it is, and I'll do everything I need to do to remedy that. But there isn't anything.
Right.
And now you just want me to volunteer information that might eventually end up getting my rights terminated. That's absurd for you to think that I'm going to just participate in it. You know?
all I said is, you said you've been seeing her. I said, have you been seeing her?
Absolutely.
You don't tell me. It's whatever.
Absolutely. But what's the problem with me seeing her? What's the problem with that?
You're not supposed to, though.
Who said?
¿Qué problema?
God told me different. God said that's for your daughter, and she's a gift from me to you. I don't give a fuck what court said.
Yeah.
She's
Fuck the
over
court.
here.
But you have to follow it.
No, I don't.
So you don't get in trouble.
I didn't get in trouble. She was at my house. I'll send you a video right now, and I won't get in trouble for it. So because that court has no. First of all, a family court is a court of limited jurisdiction. You have to like it's the Supreme Court. Like they're a lower court. They barely have any power, bro. They're administrators. They're not even judges. They're not even Article 3 judges.
Nope.
All right. So
Why don't you open up your case again?
I don't.
Show them the psychiatric.
Bitch is gaslighting, trying to deflect.
Why don't you help me out with that? Well, because your job, like, look, all I want from you is nothing extra. I just want you to do your job and help reunify the
I
children.
can't open the court, but I can tell you who to call. I'll give you the number of who to call.
I don't want to miss.
What?
No. I know exactly how to. I know I can file a motion to, modify custody. Yeah, I know how to do that. I'm gonna do that. It's already filed, and it's not filed with the court. It's already filled out. But why don't you help me? Because it's your job to reunify children with parents. Help me get reunified with my daughter, so that she has a mom and a dad, and she can grow up and have a good chance.
If you do the psychological and psychiatric.
I already did the psychiatric.
Okay, so the psychological.
The psychological's done. I'm just gonna call the Newbridge right now. Give me an email. I'll send everything over to you.
Okay, hold on, okay?
Sure.
Look, she gave me her email in the beginning, but now she forgot it. Deflecting, gaslighting, satanic ass cunt. She don't know her own email. That's how the devil works, right here.
You got an email.
Yeah, you gave it to me in the beginning of the call.
Oh, yeah?
Hey, don't you know from last time?
I don't even know who works there anymore.
Okay, so I'll call you back with it, and then you send it to me. I promise.
I want to send it to you directly, Miss Lennon. I don't want to send it to anybody else because everyone else sucks. You're the nicest one there.
Okay, you can send it to me directly. I'll get it for you, okay?
And when are you going to call me back?
Again, I call you back in.
You did. I appreciate that. I'm like Mr. Byers over there. Little coward.
Actually, extension 253, okay?
253, so I don't have to harass your nice...
Susan Lemon, Section 253, Bergen County, DCPMP.
Trying to get some information about my daughter.
Email address, and I'll call you back.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay.
Fuck that bitch.